WerewolfLydia here, and welcome back to a new Living Dead Doll review on my channel. So today, as you can see, I'm doing a kind of really retro review because this is Dahlia, or the Black Dahlia, from series 5, and she came out quite some time ago, so she's, I guess I can say, kind of an old doll, because you know she's not really from the Victorian era or something, but she came out I think it has at least, I don't know, like 10 years ago or something. So yeah, she came out a long time ago, and she's kind of to the side in the box, so she's like, nope, I'm not talking to you, so sorry about that. I will just fix it in a second. But I'm really happy that I was able to get her. She's probably my favorite from series 5, and by the way, until now, since I started collecting Living Dead dolls, she is my, I guess I can say oldest doll, because until now my oldest doll was Haemon from series 19, so yeah, Dahlia came out way before him. And I'm just really happy that I was able to grab her at a really good price. And yes, so I will stop blabbering now and show you first her box, and after that I will unbox her and show you her details. So let's get started. So here is a close-up of the box, and as you can see, the clear lid in the front is the same with the cobwebs and the Living Dead dolls writing and everything. The tissue paper for this series was red again. Red is getting kind of, even though it's one of my favorite colors, it's getting kind of, I don't know, overrated or overused by Mezco, so I think they should change it up a bit more. And my tissue paper is kind of, I don't know, torn and everything, because I got her used, but I'm okay with that, honestly. I don't really care that much about the tissue paper. And a really interesting thing, because this was series 5, you can see that the coffin is all silver, which is really cool. I think this is my first ever full silver box, so that's really interesting to me. And you can see that this time the coffin had handles as well, something I think they should bring back, but whatever. So on the back it's the same Living Dead dolls, but again just the color. And I think this series was called the Big Silver Screen or something, so the silver fits really well. And this is the chipboard, which is really cool looking, and it's that and I have no idea what this thing is called when they just taking the scenes in the movie, when they are making a movie, and you know they clapping this thing. So I'm not sure what this is called, I'm so sorry. But you can see that there are two hands holding it, two really gruesome hands, like the I don't know, it looks like some, like, it reminds me of the Crypt Keeper's hands actually. And you can see a blood splatter here and there, and it says Cast Dahlia, Play Series 5, and the director are Ed Lang and Damien Glanek. And the scene, which is the little chipboard poem, says, little Dahlia wanted to be on the big screen. As she would find out, the scene was quite mean. On the morning they found her, she had been cut in two. Just who had done this, nobody knew. And that's a really nice poem to remind you of how Dahlia, the real Black Dahlia, died. And it's a really interesting case, I guess I can call it that. And if you don't know anything about her, or you haven't heard of the Black Dahlia, you should go ahead and search online and on Wikipedia, because there's a lot of information and it's really interesting. I have read it myself. So yeah, now let's take a closer look at her. So here she is out of her box, and again she is really cute, really pretty. And she does not come with any kind of accessories, unfortunately, but I don't know what kind of accessory she could have come with, so I understand that. But she does come with her death certificate, which is not in the usual way, so that's really interesting, but I will show you that at the end of the video, as usual. So first off, let's take a closer look at Dahlia. So here is a close-up of her face, and she honestly looks like that she hasn't slept for days with those bloodshot eyes, but they're really interesting. So her eyes remind me of a little bit of like, I don't know, like some diamonds or something, and she has this really blank stare, so it's really interesting. I don't know if they use this kind of look on other dolls. I don't think so. And around her eyes there is this darker gray smudging, so I don't know, it's like her makeup has been washed away in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but I think you can see what I'm talking about, so it's really interesting. And she has really thin little black eyebrows, and she has red lipstick, and you can see that she has a really unique mold, because if you know the legend or the case of the Black Dahlia, you know that her mouth has been cut from one ear to another, and those are little like stitches to hold her mouth together, and those are actually in the mold, so they are not just painted on, which is amazing. By the way, she has this, she's not white, she's kind of like a light gray skin colored, so that's really interesting as well. And by the way, a really nice little detail, she has little pearly white earrings, little dot earrings. I'm not sure if you can see that, there you go. And that's really cool, because I don't think I have any other Living Dead doll that has earrings, and it's kind of a bummer actually, because I think it's a really nice little detail. And she has, of course, black hair, as the original actress did, and it's all poofy, and it looks like a bit of like an afro, but it's not that curly. It's a little poofy, it's kind of curly, it's messy, so it's like she just woke up, or that she's just gone insane from not sleeping enough. I don't know which one of the two cases. Now moving down, she has a really light colored outfit, so I don't know how my camera will react to that. First off, she has this cute little white pearl necklace, and it's actually little beads, so it's like a real looking necklace. And it's not on an elastic piece, so I don't know if you will be able to pull it off of her through her head. I haven't tried it honestly, and I don't think I will, because I don't want to take it off. She has underneath this like a nightgown or a night coat thingy. She has this, I guess it's like some PJs maybe from that era when she lived, at least, or it's kind of like a sexy underwear slash bra thing. I'm not sure which one of the two, but it's really interesting because it's cream colored, so it's not white, it's cream colored. And on the top you can see that it has some really nice flowery lace detail going around, and also the straps have some little detail as well. And of course it's a separate piece from the bottom, because you can see that her belly is showing, and you can see the cuts where she has been cut into and again stitched together, and those stitchers and that bloody line is all in the mold, so again really cool. And now the bottom is this like little shorts, again cream colored, and it's a bit see-through actually underneath these cool tassels, and it's a really nice ribbon design here on the bottom. And I don't know if this is actually velcroed. Oh yes, it is velcroed on the back, so I just thought that it was, for a second, that it was with an elastic band, but no. Now she also has this little coat thingy. I think it's like a bathrobe, or I don't know, nightgown robe, or I'm not sure what to call it. And it's really see-through, and it's from this, I don't know, it's a really interesting material, and I have no idea what's it called. It has 2 layers actually, so that you can see that it's there because it's so thin and so see-through. And it's kind of sparkly as well, as you can see, and it's in a light pink color. It looks really good on her, and it has some tassels on the arms and on the bottom as well, and which are pink, and there are some that are silver colored as well, so it's all sparkly like a Christmas tree. And a really not awesome detail that she has, that she has her nails painted red, which you can barely see because of the tassels, but she also has her nails painted on her feet. There we go. So it looks really cool, and you can see that she has these cute little pink sandals, or maybe they are like house slippers, because you can see that they have some little pink pom-poms on the front. So, and her whole look is like that she's home, she just, I don't know, she just woke up or something. So it's more like I guess it's more like house slippers. And yeah, so that's about it. The outfit doesn't have that much of detail, but I think it still looks really cool, and the doll itself is just really amazing. And now let's read her death certificate. So this is her death certificate, and as I said before, it does not look like the usual little scrolls that the other dolls come with. So I've been told that this looks like an actual death certificate, or a criminal case death certificate. I have no idea if that's true or not, because this is probably the model that they use in America, or they used to use it, I'm not sure. Here in Romania we don't have the certificates like this, so yeah. So here in the top you can see a lot of blood and blood spatter, and this is like a, I don't know, it reminds me of a bottom of a cup or something, so that's kind of creepy. And some blood at other places as well. It says County of Athens Office of the California State Medical Examiner, Chief Medical Examiner, Coroner, Tinselton Stitches, MD. So I have doubts about what those mean, so I'm sorry about that. It says unnatural death form to be filled out only by county coroner. And here it says name of deceased Dahlia, sex female. Next of what does it say there? Next of KM. Not sure what's that, because it's not filled out. So if you know what that means, please leave a comment below, because I don't know what that means. Date and time of death. So it's January 15th, 1947, and it's 10:03 in the morning, because it's AM. Last known occupation, odd jobs. And cause of death to be confirmed by autopsy, it's bisection, so she was cut in half. And there's a picture from the scene, because you can see that white line, drawing line thingy that they do on the criminal cases. And it's a really nice little detail, because you can see a little what's that called, holding the picture there. And here it says notes, look of blood and body fluids at crime scene indicates bisection occurred at a different and unknown location. So her death certificate isn't like the usual with the little poem. It's as you can see, it's like a real, probably real criminal death certificate thing. And again, you can see the Living Dead doll logo there and the little mascot toys stamp. And oh, and here it says attach death scene photos here, and yes, you can see that it is attached. So it's a really interesting and little nice paper, so you shouldn't bend this and you should be careful when you put it in the box, because I think it's a really nice little detail that they changed up the death certificates. I don't think they have changed it this much over the years, so it's usually always that little scroll thingy, so I'm really a fan of this. It's really cool, but although I do miss the little poems, so yeah. And yes, so that's about it for Dahlia here. And tell me down below in the comments, what do you think of her, what do you think of the doll, what do you think of the whole Black Dahlia case. I think it's really interesting. The doll is really well made, and I think it's really unique as well. And yeah, so subscribe for more Living Dead doll and other kind of doll and toy reviews. And if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!